Hey everyone, and we're back with a restaurant review for Chez Lindsay in Richmond, UK.
This is a really nice small French restaurant. They only have a few tables, so if you want that intimate vibe dinner night, this would be a great place to go.
The intimacy of this place is really nice. It has a beautiful view if you come early and it's sunny, out onto the green and then over into the river, right in Richmond.
And we started with the ciders.
The first cider was the Kerisac Brut. It was a little sweet, less sparkling, very fruit and apple forward, but a little bit on the dry side. It was still really good Normandy style cider.
And then we also got the extra Brut, which was still fruit forward, a bit dry, a little more sparkly, but not as sweet as you would think.
Yeah, definitely a little more forward with the apple and less of the pear or apricot, but still really good, a solid Normandy cider.
And then we also got the marinated mixed olives, and they were tangy and salty, but still had the floral and fruity notes within them.
This was nice. It also had some kind of cured vegetables in there, garlic, red peppers. It was solid. It wasn't the best mixed medley of olives that we've had, but it was still really nice.
And then we also got the warm baguette. This was nothing special. I wish they made their own butter, and like the bread was kind of grocery store. I mean, it could have been a little bit better, but it was fine. It's bread. Who doesn't love bread?
I mean, I don't think that it was terrible. It was still solid. The bread, like Joelle said, was kind of what you get when you get a baguette from a grocery store where they make it on site. We just expected a little bit more with everything else in the setting. We also got the pan-fried scallops with butternut squash puree and a caper and raisin sauce. Now, the scallops were perfectly cooked, and the butternut squash was excellent. The puree added this earthiness. Scallops were bright and sweet and really fresh. The only problem was the sauce was a little overpowering. It was salty and sweet, and it kind of overpowered the scallops and the beautiful work they did with the puree. But all in all, it was solid. Really glad we tried it, and the scallops couldn't have been cooked better.
And then we also got the Pinot Noir, which was balanced, full-bodied, had the hints of the red currant.
It had plums, blackberry, cherry, not earthy at all. It had a light tannic finish, but it was really, really nice.
And then we also got the third cider, which was the Doux. It was very bubbly, it was dry and light, fruity, lots of floral notes. It was not too sweet, it was more on the sour apple side, but it was still really nice.
Yeah, definitely not as sweet as the other two.
And then we split the steak frites.
This was a really nice Surrey Farm sirloin steak. It was really, really well prepared. It had a nice peppercorn crust on it. And then the French fries were excellent, and it came with a nice side salad that added the great freshness. The peppercorn sauce was delicious. It wasn't overpowering. It wasn't too strong. It was really balanced. It was great for dipping. The French fries were crispy on the outside and creamy on the inside. The steak and frites was like a French staple done really well.
And then we got the ratatouille. This was nothing special. It was a little tomato heavy. It had a nice variety of vegetables, but I don't think it stood out in any way.
The tomato and the tomato flavor was kind of just overpowering, so you didn't get to enjoy the other vegetables they had in there. But all in all, it was decent.
And then we got the potatoes gratin. This was pretty good. It had a nice like cheesy custard texture.
I don't think it looked the greatest, but it tastes pretty good. The potatoes were cooked perfectly, and the leeks added a nice kind of alternative flavor to it. It was a good tasting thing, but it didn't look the greatest.
And then for dessert, we had to get the creme brulee.
Of course.
Why not? This had great caramelization and crunch on top. The texture was great. It was so smooth and creamy.
It was very good.
All in all, it was a great little spot for a dinner date night.
Yeah. Or if you're a fan of Normandy ciders, this is a great place to check out. And you want some solid French fare, really classic things done decently to well, definitely check this spot out. I think the location and the setting really kind of take it up to the next level. It's beautiful. It looks over the river. And that's all for now. If you've been here and want to tell us about your experience, or if you have any questions, be sure to leave it in the comments below.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of our stuff, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell,
and thanks for watching.